Hi, favored ones. Welcome to Soul Reflections. Happy Sunday. For today, I'd like to talk about aligning the mind and heart and how, well, actually not mind and heart. Sorry, mali. Okay. Tama naman. Mind, heart, gut. Yun yung, my gosh, my brain, where is it? Okay, I just came out of meditation, so sorry, nagga-ground pa. But, yun nga, I'd like to talk about the importance of aligning your mind, your heart, and your gut, 'di ba? Nasaan ba yung gut? Nasa may tiyan, 'di ba? Ayun. So, um, well, of course, the mind is where our thoughts are, 'di ba? That's the power of wisdom. Um, and then our hearts naman, well, most of the time people associate it with feelings, but when it's already overly emotional, medyo nasa mind na siya eh. So, but then, doing things um, out of your own love. And then, yung gut, that is where your power is. Um, so when you align your mind, your heart, and your gut, or yung wisdom, yung love, and yung power, you're actually aligning the things that you have discerned upon and the things that you know that you have to take action. Tama ba yung pagkasabi ko? Sorry. Okay, so pag nag-align si mind, heart, and gut, okay, aligning the wisdom, the love, and the power, your discernment is aligning to your actions. And that is one of the most important things that I have learned this week. Interesting. As in super. Um, kasi I already have discerned through prayers and through meditation that I have to make more effort to study econometrics. O, di ba? Yung PhD ko pa talaga yung nag-trigger nun eh, no? Um, this is actually the first time that I'm taking up econometrics, and it's, I don't want to say it's hard because I haven't really studied it yet. And I haven't, really made that 100% effort to do whatever it takes to learn the subject. So I don't want to judge it as a hard subject because, of course, looking at it from a point of view wherein wala pa akong alam about it, it will be overwhelming, it will be hard. But, um, I really have faith that if when I start to really study it, it will just come in and it won't be as hard as I believed it to be. So, may discernment na kailangan na mag-aral, kailangan mo na mag-make ng effort. Because when I took that subject, there's already an assumption that I'm good with, I already know the basics of calculus, of linear algebra, basic math, um, and even basic statistics, if not the advanced ones. So, it's a combination of math and statistics. And we're studying methods, economic methods. So modeling yung mga ganyan. So there's this discernment that I have to make an effort to really study it, even if it means going back to my math, going back to my statistics. And my action is already aligned to it. So this week I started listening to all the lectures. I even got a book. Di naman requirement yung book, but I felt that I'm more old school. I like doing the highlights. I like, writing notes inside the textbook. Yung nakasulat lang, yung side notes, ganyan. So, I'm so blessed. God really loves me. I was able to find this book on basic econometrics that is no longer in print. And it's an old book, hindi lang nagamit. I guess the previous owner bought it without actually reading it. So, nakalumaan lang. But it's still basically like new. Parang ako lang yung unang gumamit. Siya lang yung parang nagtago nun para sa akin. So, I'm really, really blessed in that sense. So, I found this book. Um, so I got it this week and oh my gosh, it's a very thick book. But, you know, isa-isa. So, doon ko na-realize na pag yung mga bagay na, the things that we contemplated on, the things that we discerned about, when it already aligns to the action part of, the power that's inside na gusto mag-express it through action, tuloy-tuloy ka lang. This morning when I woke up, actually last night, I attended the wedding reception of my cousin. So when I got back, automatic, binubuksan ko na yung libro, tinitignan-tignan ko na siya. I was looking at the contents, how it was structured, and apparently my professor in econometrics was already in chapter 3. Actually, chapter 4 na nga siya. Parang sabi ko, oh my gosh, it's not basic. Parang there's really an assumption that you already know the prerequisites to econometrics. So, sabi ko, okay, he already is at a as a it's wala siya sa chapter 1 and chapter 2 because yung chapter 1 and chapter 2 of the books, those were just um parang refresher siya of what you should know para pumasok ka na sa econometrics. So I go, oh, okay. So I really need to catch up. Kasi yung mga nasa chapter 1 and chapter 2, parang those are like foreign language to me. So I go, okay, sige, just read and then just study and it will be okay. So even when I was already tired last night, I still opened the book. And this morning, while I was, kasi every morning, yes, my prayers, and then there's also, I walk thunder, di ba? So when we come back, kailangan linisin ko siya and, pakainin and all that. And while I was doing those, yung morning routine of cleaning up, I was also listening to the video lectures. Alam mo yun, kahit na background siya, it's okay. I just need to listen. So, there's already this na it really surprised me kasi hindi ako ganun before, especially when it comes to um the so-called difficult subjects. But right now, it's aligning and I am just so grateful. So, syempre ang question ko, ano nangyari, 'di ba? Parang it's like a little miracle that happened. That suddenly happened without me being aware of it. Sabi ko, parang paano siya nag-lead up to it? Syempre parang nag-overthink na ako. But really the answer is the alignment of the mind, heart, and the gut, wherein our discernment, our contemplations aligns with the action part. Kasi syempre pag nag-iisip naman tayo when we're discerning, we're asking God, we're asking the Holy Spirit to be with us, di ba? So that we could make that decision, a particular decision. And that decision doesn't stay inside the mind. It doesn't stay inside the brain. It also needs to be expressed. And the way to express that, knowledge, that information, the thing that you discerned upon, it's through actions. Nilalabas siya dito sa mundo. So, like, oh wow, ito pala yung alignment talaga. This is what they call alignment. And it all starts with aligning your mind, heart, and gut. So, that's the reflection that I got for this week. And I'm sharing it with you because it's really so amazing. I I felt that I was just surprised. I was just surprised it happened. It's such a miracle and really makes me happy that, wow, may alignment na. Kasi dati parang, yeah, alam ko dapat ganyan. But then, there's this knowledge action gap and it causes so much, suffering, parang frustration. Bakit may ganito? Alam ko na dapat ko gawin pero hindi ko ginagawa. Lumalabas yung katamaran. But now it's really in alignment and it's really so beautiful. So I'm sharing with you because perhaps you also need to know the importance of aligning your mind, heart, and gut. So that's it. God bless everyone, and I hope that you have learned from this sharing. So God bless everyone. Take care.